Okay, I have all the pins removed now. So now what I need to do is I need to take the horsehair braid off because I will be reusing this. I need to be sure not to fray or cut anywhere in this horsehair braid. It's a plastic nylon. That's what it is. That's what I'm looking for. It's a nylon, so if you cut it, it's going to unravel more and more. So I know I'm reusing this, so I do not want to cut this. So what I need to do is remove the horsehair braid from the gown. And I need to undo this top stitching first. I like to use razor blades because they're much easier. The blade is thinner to get to these more delicate fabrics where the seam rippers, they're wider, and so they cause more damage into the gowns. So I like using the razor blades, and they go a little faster as well. Now on this, I know that I'm going to be losing this piece of fabric, so I'm not too concerned about cutting the fabric. It's just I do not want to cut this nylon. So I just pull and cut. See how it's breaking loose that top stitch? Because what I want to be able to get down into where it's originally just attached to the horsehair, so I can expose this edging so I can get to that. Now, different people have different ways of doing this. You know, if it's easier for you to do this on your knee, do it on a table, lay it out flat, get it off the mannequin. You know, whichever works for you. But for this recording, so I'm not having to keep adjusting the camera and move the tripod and adjust the camera itself, the angles and all. It's just easier for me to stay put in one spot. Because I'm trying to do an alteration and do a video, so utilizing my time best. As far as for these gowns that have this stretch to this anyway, I like keeping them on the mannequins because of the fact that I can see more truly the amounts that I'm working with and what direction to go with the fabric, because it does stretch, and I'll be able to see how much it's going to spring up, and you know, it's just easier for me when it's hanging, when it's a stretched fabric. Now, if you're doing like me and you're separating and pulling on the horsehair braiding, remember this is nylon, so it will not hold a very strong pull. So I'm gently pulling. It just looks like I'm being aggressive because I'm doing it fast, but I'm gently pulling. You don't want to pull this real hard because it will pop and bust, and it will lose its shape, and then you will not be able to use this. You'll have to go and purchase horsehair braid, and I'm working on a time schedule here, so I do not have blue horsehair braiding here in stock. I only have whites and ivories, so I can't lose this horsehair braiding here. It's the only one for this gown. Okay, this is going to take a long time, so I will get back to y'all whenever I finish removing the horsehair braid from the skirt.